So this reading is for entertainment purposes only. This is going to the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine collectives for April 30th, 2026. So let's start with Divine Feminine. I feel as though Divine Feminine is going through throat chakra activations right now. And as she goes through these throat chakra activations, she is releasing a lot of pent-up emotion that has been in her ancestral line for generations. I feel as though the Divine Feminine is clearing a lot of ancestral trauma right now, and as she clears this ancestral trauma, she starts to see a lot of distortions in her own thinking when it comes to love, when it comes to money. The Divine Feminine is expanding in consciousness, and as she expands in consciousness, this is causing the Divine Feminine to really realign with her true self. She is letting go of who they taught her to be and really stepping into her truth. I also see that the Divine Feminine is transmuting subconscious beliefs about control, about remaining in people's good graces, so to say. And I do see, again, she's really letting go of that people-pleasing trauma. The more she lets go of that people-pleasing drama, the more the Divine Feminine actually sees how detrimental it was to self-sacrifice, to self-betray. And I feel as though the Divine Feminine is really letting go of that fear-based thinking that tells her that it's wrong to choose herself, that it's wrong to want differently. As she overcomes the thinking that kept her in cycles of codependency and self-abandonment, this is causing the Divine Feminine to really let go of and no longer serves her. She is choosing herself right now. And by choosing herself, she is letting go of anything or anyone that is not in alignment with her best and highest good. The Divine Feminine is overcoming that fear of change, and she is really trusting the divine as she steps forward into the next chapter of her journey. And that's what I get for Divine Feminine. So this is what I get for Divine Masculine. I feel as though Divine Masculine is letting go of a lot of fear-based thinking around duty and obligation right now. Like the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine is clearing ancestral trauma at a very deep level. He is letting go of who they taught him to be and becoming more aligned with his true self. As the Divine Masculine lets go of the fear of not being liked, this is causing the Divine Masculine to really step into his truth without apology, without shame, without guilt. I feel as though the Divine Masculine is also going through crown chakra activations right now. As he expands in consciousness, he becomes more aligned to his intuition. The Divine Masculine's intuition is unusually sharp today, and I feel as though he's getting a lot of downloads and insight into the connection with the Divine Feminine. And this is helping him to expand his horizons in a way where he once reacted with fear and ego. The Divine Masculine is seeing a higher perspective of it all. As the Divine Masculine lets go of control, he is surrendering to the divine, and he's allowing the divine to guide him. And as he overcomes that fear of being alone, the Divine Masculine is seeing how not being alone actually caused him to settle for much less than he deserves. And I feel as though the Divine Masculine is thinking, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to stay in situations that don't serve me. I am going to choose myself without apologizing for it. So he is overcoming that people-pleasing trauma. And as he overcomes this people-pleasing trauma, the Divine Masculine chooses himself. And he is getting ready to quantum leap. I feel as though as the flower moon approaches, he is really ending that cycle of self-abandonment. And he is getting ready to launch into the new chapter of his story. And that's what I get for Divine Masculine. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel. I post updates about twin plates often. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you could DM me, or you can reach me through my Calendly link linked on my page. I will see you another time. Namaste.